This is a SAT test number 2. We're going to solve some problems here, review. And a landscaping company estimates the price of a job in dollars using the expression 60 plus 12 NH, where N is the number of landscapers who will be working and H is the total number of hours the job will take, using N landscaper. N landscaper and H is the total number of hours. And which of the following is the best interpretations of the number 12 in the expression? 60 plus $12 NH. N is the number of a landscaper. H is the total number of hours. Then each landscaper will receive $12. In that way, this whole expression 12 NH represent the total amount of money that N landscaper will receive, and $60 representing the initial charge. So 12 is the amount they receive per hour for each landscaper. So it's going to be A. And then number 12. A website uses the formula above to calculate a seller's rating R based on the number of favorable reviews F and unfavorable reviews N. Which of the following expresses the number of favorable reviews in terms of the other variables? They ask you to solve for F, which is the favorable reviews. So you have F here and here. So we have to solve for F equal to, that's what we need to do. So first, R equal to F over N plus F, cross multiply. So R times of N plus F equal to F, and distribute Rn plus Rf equal to F. Since we need to solve for F, you have to move F to the one side. So I will subtract Rf. Will give you Rn equal to F minus Rf. F is here and there, so you have to factor F out with a 1 minus R. Now, if I rewrite F times 1 minus R equal to Rn, then to solve F, you need to divide 1 minus R on both. So F equal to Rn over 1 minus R, which is a B. And then another one's, a radioactive substance decays. They says decays here at an annual rate of 13%. If the initial amount of the substance is 325 grams, which of the following functions F models the remaining amount of substance in grams T years later? This is representing decay, the wording decay with the rate 13%, initial amount as a 325 grams, representing exponential decay. So y equal to, I will say P 1 minus R to the T power is a exponential decay model. So P represent initial, R represent the rate as a decimal, and then the time. So from the given, if I rewrite y equal to initial amount as a 325, 1 minus 13% to the decimal, you can express as a 0.13. So 0.13 to the T power, then 325 times 1 minus 0.13 will be 0.87 to the T power. So it will be A. And then the expression 5x minus 2 over x plus 3 is equivalent to which of the following? When you check the answer choices, this is not something that you have to simplify. This one is a totally division problem. Then you have to find what is a quotient after you divide. So 5x minus 2 divided by x plus 3. That's what you have to do. You have to kind of look at the answer choices and see the idea, find the idea, what you have to do. And when you divide, what do you have to multiply to x to make it exactly same as a 5x? Then you need to multiply by 5. So with a 5, you need to multiply two values, which is a 5 times x plus 3 will be 5x plus 15. You have to write under here. And then you subtract. 5x minus 5x will be cancelled out. Negative 2 minus 15 will be negative 17. So this one is a remainder. How do you write the remainder? Minus 17 over x plus 3. So the answer will be 5 minus 17 over x plus 3 is the answer. And then look at this one. Sociologist chose 300 students at random from each of two schools and asked each student how many siblings he or she has. The results are chosen in the table below. And there are a total of 2,400 students in Lincoln School and 3,300 Washington School. What is the median number of siblings for all the students surveyed? When they find the median number, okay, number of siblings, 0. You have a 120 zeros here, 140 zeros here. So for two schools, total number of students who has a 0, total number of zeros will be 260 of them. And then 80 and 110 for number of sibling 1 as a 190 ones here from both school. And then 60 and 30, total 92s there. And then total 40 over 3 is there, and total 20 over 4 is there. And you try to find the median, you cross out from the highest and lowest and see what is the exact in the middle. So I crossed out 20 from the biggest number, which is a 4. I cross a 4, 20 over 4 is out, and 20 zeros out. So you will get 40 zeros left. And then 40 over 3 is cross out. 40 over zeros cross out, you have a 200 zeros left. And then 92s cross out, 92s zeros cross out, then you will get 110 zeros there. And then you have a 190 ones and 110 zeros. 190 ones is more, so you cross out 110 zeros and you cross out 110 ones, then you have left over 80 ones. From here, if you cross out the biggest to the smallest, in the middle, still it will be a 1 because all ones left. If you find the median for numbers, then still it will be 1. So median for this data will be 1. And then they says, based on the survey data, which of the following most accurately compare the expected total number of students with the 4 siblings at 2 schools? When we see this one, they have a 10 students from each school out of 300 surveyed. So Lincoln High School first. Lincoln High School has 10 students who has 4 siblings out of 300, but actual number of Lincoln High School has 240. So then how many students will have 4 siblings in that school out of 240? So you do multiply by 8 here to get 2,400. So you multiply by 8. So X will be 80. So 80 Lincoln High School students has 4 siblings. They have 4 siblings in their school. And then Washington School has also 10 out of 300 was the data given. How many actual number of students has 4 siblings in 3,300 total? So you multiply by 11, you multiply by 11. So total number of students who has 4 siblings in Washington School will be 110. That actual number of students, 30 more students has in Washington School has 4 siblings. So which one explain that? The total number of students with the 4 siblings at Washington School is expected to be 30 more than Lincoln High School, which is a C.